All right. I just wanted to say I opened this folder and I was looking at it. I was just looking at all those PDF uh, related to geostatistics, and then I just realized that a lot of people out there they are talking about geostatistics, but I'm not even sure they read like one, I don't know, maybe one quarter of this. The thing is, without reading these files, these specific files, I mean, those who are in the field and who are very serious about it, those who really know what is geostatistics and especially who is this guy, they know what I'm talking about. This right here is like the foundations. All these. I don't even remember what is inside each of them because it's just so many stuff that you read and then you read this and then you will go read something else and then you read another one and then you go read something else. But what I'm trying to say is after reading all these, right, which I've done, I'm not saying I remember everything that I read in it. I, I was reading, but after reading all these, one thing that you know for sure is there is just so much, you know, to discover in this field. There is just so much. There is a range of applications that was developed back in the 1970s, 1980s, right? That people are working on today as if it was something new. But if you read here, you will realize that it was something. No, so someone was thinking about that same topic, I don't know, 40 years ago. It is even hard to think, like to conceptualize it in your mind. Like, how can someone 40 years ago stay in his office and, you know, he's developing those fields just with words and ideas and blackboard and chalks. But yeah, this is what is happening. So some of those ideas that people are working on today, they were developed way back in those old years, like 1970s and 1980s. And when you think about it, it means that at this very moment, there are people around the world, geostatisticians and mathematicians, who are also working on some ideas that maybe in 40 years, someone will, see one of those papers and say, hey, this is interesting, and try to expand. So now, when you say, oh, this field is dying, it means that there is something missing about your knowledge about this field. I use about twice, but who cares? You really want to go over this, right? Have an idea of what the background is, how that was put together to make what you see and what you use today in geostatistics. And this is how you will understand that thinking about the end of this field, it's, to me, it's insane. There is no dead end um, uh, in geostatistics, but it's just about your imagination. If you're stuck, right, in your imagination, then you won't be able to conceptualize something new out of this. But there are people really, like, very inspired people. They are using these, they are using everything they have around, right, to think about new things, think about new ideas. And I'm pretty sure if you go and you start looking for those materials, you will find them. So yeah, before you say the field of geostatistics is dying, I will invite you to read all publication from this guy, this guy, and also those who worked with him. I'm not going to mention any other names, but if you know, you know, right? And then after that, I will invite you to that conversation again. I will ask you if you think the field is dying. If you still say that the field is dying, then you're not honest with yourself, because after reading these, you will understand there is no way. There's just no way. So we're still here, and we will survive. We will survive.